Hi, this is Joe Mitchell, YourHarvardAttorney.com, serving Greater Philadelphia with personal injury, criminal defense, and DUI. Today we're talking about personal injury and firing your lawyer. Well, you know it's time to fire your lawyer when he's not being professional, he's not cooperating with you, you're disagreeing with the strategies that you might want to undertake. You feel like he's not doing a good job. He has no dedication, no devotion to your case. And it's just not happening. So what do you do in that case? Well, the first thing you do is you ponder it, okay? Because quite frankly, when you change attorneys, it can cost you time and it can cost you money. So you want to be careful about, is this the right thing to do? Okay? So you really might want to write down all the reasons why you feel like you want to do it. Okay? And then once you've written all that down, go have a talk with him or her. Okay? Lawyers generally, we make our money from legal fees, so we want to make our clients happy. So a lot of times the lawyer will kind of give a little bit in a situation where he feels like he might lose you. So basically tell him what you're disappointed with and tell him what it would take to make you a happy client. And maybe, just maybe, you can get back on the right track. But what if you can't? What if after that conversation you're still feeling like, nah, this is not the right person for me? Well, here's what you do. Number one, read the agreement that you have with him. Get it out, make sure you have a copy of it, and read it carefully so that you understand what your obligations are. A lot of times there's a little bit of fine print that really supports the attorney in getting paid and supports him in the case that you do dump him. I've seen some of these agreements which say that you got to pay him $400 an hour if you dump him. So be careful, read those agreements carefully. And obviously when you go to a new attorney, they would want to read that agreement as well. But you should have an initial understanding of what the agreement says. Number two, hire a new attorney. Go and get busy. Talk to some, I would suggest that you try a few. Talk to a couple of people. I mean, unless you have a really good referral. Sometimes you only need one. But basically what you want to do is you want to find somebody that you know that you're going to be happy with. Somebody that you know that you can trust. Somebody you know that you can count on to go to the mat for you and to pull out all the stops. So hire that person. Sign them up. And then once you've hired that person, now you do the final cut. Number three, you send that registered letter and send it certified. Send it so that you have some proof that it was sent. Firing the lawyer. Don't go into details. Just fire him. Tell him that you want your file. Sometimes you can tell him that you want your file delivered to your attorney if that's what he wants. Or you can say, I'm going to come and pick up my file. Generally in personal injury cases, it's on a contingency fee basis, so you don't have to pay him anything up front. Usually what will happen is if he's owed any money, it will be paid for by your new attorney. So you write your letter, you pick up your file, and then you go about your merry way. Hopefully it hasn't derailed your case too much. Hopefully you've made a wise choice about your new attorney. Hopefully you're going to be happier and you're going to get a better result. So those are some tips about firing your lawyer. This is Joe Mitchell, YourHarvardAttorney.com. Feel free to call me anytime for a free consultation. I'm happy to speak with you, especially if you're in Pennsylvania, because that's where I practice. You can call my office at 215-557-7111. Be happy to talk to you. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.